What's up, everybody? Sir Eddie back with another episode of our Real Street Gaming channel here. Another war victory for the Choppers, 3 in a row now that we're cooking along here. Another, I would say, slightly engineered clan, not as engineered as the ones we've been facing in the past, but a really good war from our guys. They came on pretty strong at the end, but we were able to withstand it because we had a really good start to the war. So without further ado, let's take a look at things, and we're kind of going to get into the action here. We had some really good air attacks in this war, and some pretty decent ground attacks over here. So we're going to start off with looking at Ben's attack here. He's going to jump up all the way and take number 7. Now Ben, this is Benjamin. This is Ben, one of our co-leaders. This is his mini Town Hall 9 account. Now Ben's been doing this the last few wars where he's been able to jump up to these higher bases and take him out just because he's a very solid attacker. So as you can see, he's got 2 golems here. He's using the Shattered Entry, Shattered Gobo Laloon. He's going to use the Kill Squad to get in here, and he's going to get max value from this sucker. And he's got a really good place jump spell over the Expo that's going to expose all 3 air defenses, and I think he gets 2, almost 3 in this Kill Squad that he's got going on here. So he's really patient with the Rage spell, waits till the bowlers are in the base, and down they start going. This queen doesn't last very long with the Rage bowlers and the Rage king. 1 air defense already down. Here goes the 2nd air defense down right now, and now the Laloon portion of the attack has begun. As you can see, the hound's coming in from the top. He loses a hound pretty early, just because there was a lot of there were a lot of air bombs and Teslas that popped up. But he does have the 2nd hound coming in here. He's already taken out the 3rd air defense, so this is all they have to worry about as we go around the base here, and he does a great job with that. Still has a hound tanking. This hound's going to pop again here, right here, but that's more cleanup that he needs. Tons of balloons, and as you can see, he's got a haste and a balloon in the bag, and he's going to use that very strategically over here in just a second. From the back side on this last wizard tower down here at the bottom. You can't really see it because of the troop army setup, but there's that last wizard tower and a sweeper that he's going to have to fight. But he's very patient with it. He doesn't rush the loons. He lets them make their progress with the air sweeper. Here comes that last balloon, and the last haste spell goes down. That's going to get him through this air sweeper pretty easily to be able to smash that. This balloon does a little bit, just enough damage, takes it out, and this sucker is done. And Ben with another solid jump up to take a high base. He's been one of our better attackers. It's good to have a guy that low on the map who can jump up and take some of these higher bases, and Ben smashes this base through the air. So great work there from Ben. Next attack here, we're going to go back to the ground attacks now, and we're going to take a look at Seifu, and he kind of copied my trophy pushing army that I'm using right now. I've been using a Queen Walk, either Go Vawiwi or Mass Valkyrie, and he's going to do that here. Now I mess up on the video here a little bit, so we're going to look at this attack twice because I sped it up too fast. So, but as you can see here, he through the fast motion here, he's going to get the clan castle kill, and he's going to kill the queen and a low-level queen. But as you can also see through the video, this attack is very fast and very precise. But once it's done and once it gets into the core of the base, it doesn't take it very long. So we'll look at it twice. But here's the good value from the clan castle wall breakers. They open up 3 spots in the wall. The core goes down. This base, he cooked this thing real fast. As you can see that. These Valkyries just tore through that core, and there's still Valkyries up. He swags a heal. Beautiful work here from Seifu. We'll take a look at it here. I'm going to replay it here for you just a second, and we'll take a look at it at regular speed, and you're going to see how much damage that this does again. So we're going to take a look at it here again. I'll speed it up to where we get to the point where we were at. So we're going to get through the Queen Walk, and we're going to get through the Clan Castle kill. Just an excellent execution here from Seifu, bringing his skill from Boston Tea Party over to our clan. He was actually one of the guys who approached myself and the leaders from TKC to jump up and take over this clan as it was dying, and they didn't want to lose that. And the progress we've made here has been unbelievable, not only as individual players but as a group and as a team. So I'm really proud of where we are right now, and I want to just a big thanks to Seifu and the original guys from the Choppers for letting us come in here and just kind of make some improvements to the group. All right, so now we're going to look at the wall breakers here. He's going to get really good wall breaker value from this. These are max wall breakers, so they're pretty tough. And they take 2 holes in the wall, and he's going to get a beautiful split from the Valkyries here, and they're going to go in the base here. And the split was beautiful. He got some of the Valkyries to go on one side, and the other set of Valkyries to go in the core. They just demolished this core. 1 rage spell, and then he had 3 heals, which just basically kept the crew going. They're going to take out the king. They're going to take out all these defenses in the core. This core had a lot of DPS in it with a lot of Teslas, a lot of cannons and everything. But he just killed this core. So he has a lot of troops still up at the end here. Got a baby drag and a wizard over here for cleanup. And so this thing is done, and he does a really good job here. So Seifu, once again, huge shout out to him and the guys at the Choppers for letting TKC come over here and do our thing and be really revitalize this clan. Alright, now we're going to take a look at one of my attacks. I had a nice 6-pack in this war. My first attack was a Gobo Wee Wee, which smashed their number 10 base, and now I'm going to take a look at my attack on their number 8, which is really becoming pretty much a standard attack for me at this point. I really enjoy this attack quite a bit. Stoned Hobo, as you can see here, this is how you do it. This is picture perfect on how you do it, guys. You send 1 golem in on each side to get the sides cleared out, then you get your other guy going right up the middle. And I was really surprised here that this actually worked for me. I had a lot of clan castle troops coming out here, and I thought that the amount of troops coming out was going to kill my wall breakers, and I didn't know where they were going to go. But they actually broke through the wall here, and I got lucky. So, and then I'm going to get a jump in here on the queen's podium. So then we got the bowlers going in, the wizards take care of everything, and they really get everything funneled in quite nicely. They're going to drop our rage here, and we're just going to start to murder this core before we send our hogs, and we're going to focus our hog on the wizard tower on the left. This is a good way to test where your hogs are going to go, because you'll see where they lock onto. You see me send 1 hog, and I see where they're going to go, so now I can trickle the rest of my hogs in. And this is great. Just moving around here, he has a double giant bomb here, which doesn't, doesn't do what it used to do, but it still does quite a bit of damage. I'm going to drop a heal here over this Tesla farm and this bomb tower area, so because and then I realized that on the other side there's probably going to be another one, and there was. This was a cleanup attack, I believe. I had a fresh and a cleanup, and I can't remember where they were, and then I dropped my last heal close to the wizard tower again, so that they were full health when they get to this wizard tower archer section. Too many hogs at the end of this thing, and a stone hobo just really works. You have so much tank, and as you can see, our queen is still alive over here. She's going to help with the cleanup. We have a wizard on the other side and the back side coming up, and these hogs are going to come around. They're going to meet in the middle, and the rest, they say, is history. This is a good attack. So that's the beauty of the stoned hobo. You really pretty much are going to conserve 1, maybe 2 heroes. Also at the end of that thing, good for cleanup. So a solid stoned hobo there for myself. I was happy with this war with everybody. We all had really good attacks. And let's see here. We'll take a look at one more Town Hall 9 attack before we take a look at an 11. I think we'll take a look at Fabricus. Where is Fabricus? There he is. We're going to take a look at Fab's second attack. We had a little bit of trouble with this base, so we sent Fab down to take it out. And he is going to also come through the air. So we had a nice share of air attacks this war, and he's going to come through with an air attack, and he is going to destroy this base. I want you to watch the precision that he uses with the heroes here and the patience he uses with his kill squad as he waits for the heroes to take out a 3rd air defense. So he's breaking in here with some wall breakers. Here comes 2 golems coming in, and he gets a really good jump spell here that's going to open up a ton of this base. He poisons the CC. Here come the bowlers. And you can see the wizard has gotten these high defense, these high DPS buildings taking out on the left side here. So that really made things a little bit easier. He gets the heal and the rage going here. And he takes out 1, and he's going to focus his heroes on one of these other air defenses over here by the town hall. It goes down, and they're waiting to get in the base here. There's still just enough. They get through the wall here, and they're going to take out the air defense between the expos, and the queen's going to do that. So as you can see, he's just being really patient here. He uses the queen's ability to get through the wall. They take out an expo, and they take out this other air defense, which I think is really good value for him, and that's really good for his attack. The king is giving him a little fits, but he backs off just at the last minute. He goes down. She takes out the expo, and the air defense. So he has both his hounds up at the end of this, one hound up at the end of this thing to tank for the rest of the attack. And I think it pops here towards the end, and he gets a lot more cleanup. But I mean, Fab, who is really good at air, he literally just, I mean, he murdered this base with his kill squad. The kill squad max value from this thing was really awesome, and I was really impressed with this attack. Fabricus, who was been with us for a long time. He took some time away from our clan to go over to the Legacy and really honed his game over there and really sharpened his game. And he came back a beast in war, and he's just been really awesome for us. He's a super leader. He's a great player in this game. As you can see, the balloons were really what's left, and the expo takes one at a time, and this sucker gets done. He takes it out. Base is smashed. So a great work from Fab there, and I really can't say enough about the training and the skill he learned over at the Legacy. Kevin, one of our other co-leaders, also was over there, and they really came back and really had a great mindset for war. So we're going to take a look at one more attack. This is Town Hall 11. This is Go Blue, a newer member of our group, and this is kind of a lot of the attacks we're seeing either on YouTube or from other clans on Town Hall 11 is this air attack with the mass baby drag loon. And I think it's pretty effective. It's a 2-star strategy. It can be a 3. I think I've seen, and I think a couple other guys, we've seen in a power bang video where they have used it different ways with this, where like the heroes will walk up the side, maybe try to get some of their air defenses and stuff, and they'll spam them kind of in the middle. But what he does here is he sets up a funnel. And as you can see, you know where he's going to funnel now because he did miss the quake a little bit. I think he was a little off on the lightning on the second air defense over here, but you can see where he was setting to funnel up. He's going to come out at this corner, and he's going to come at the eagle over here. So he's avoiding the Inferno towers for now. He uses a really good attack here. The air defense locked onto the baby dragon, which got him in the base. So he's gonna haste here, get in the core. Here comes the warden's ability. He's got the Warden's ability. There's the Eternal Tome, so these guys are invincible for just a little bit. Gets the Eagle down, gets in the core, gets one Inferno Tower down, doesn't get the other one. There's 2 or 3 different ways of doing this. I mean, he does a really good job with the Bolt Quake. It did what we needed it to do. And as we become more skilled at it, and I've also seen Sir Galahad work on this as well, where you don't take any of those spells and you use a lot of Rage and Haste. Freeze, and then a clone. You do use the clone on this attack as another version of it as you can do as well. But he does a really good job here. He got all but one of the air defenses down. He got the hero, didn't get the heroes down, but he did use it really well. He used the Warden's ability really well at the end here. So I was pretty impressed with this, but it really gave us 2. He did this on both of his attacks and gave us 2 high percentage, decent percentage, 2 stars on Town Hall 11s, and that's what right now for us, as we're not really working against a lot of war clans, it's working for us at this level, and it's getting us war wins. So a great war once again from our guys here and our team. We're really starting to gel as a team, gel as a leadership group, and gel as a clan, and we got the win. So as regards to one of my previous videos, my trophy push has gone really good. I'm up in Champion 3. I'm closing in on my all-time best trophy mark, which is about 3,400, I think 3420. So we're looking to break that. Right now I'm using a Queen Walk Mass Valkyrie to kind of push through. As you can see, I've got a ton of resources, but what got me actually further in this league than it had the whole time was actually using Queen Pop, and I used it really well in this. And so here's one of my grabs from last night. And you don't get 30 cup offers up in Champions very often, so you kind of have to take those, especially if it's on a 9. So what I did here is I did a lure, and I'm trying to lure out the clan castle because that's one thing you have to do in the Queen Pop is you have to lure the clan castle. If you watch Cast and Blast and you watch his videos, he talks about that, and he says it's very imperative, and it is, because you don't really have a kill squad with this attack. So as you can see, I'm basically on top of the clan castle. There's nothing in there, so we're going to go ahead and start our Law Loon portion here. Level 12 queen, so it's going to be a pretty easy pop. It was. I was able to rage right around both air defenses. She goes down pretty fast. Raged pups, they do a great job. They're just awesome. This is a good attack. If you can get a war base where everything's kind of put in together like this and it's a close-knit base, this attack works really well, just like a Pentalaw Loon does. So As you can see, I've got all the defenses down except for an archer tower, so this thing was wrapped up, and I got a ton of loot out of this thing. That's just a great amount. Probably the most loot I've gotten up in Champs League without being and not being a dead base. So got about 5,000 dark and maxed everything out. I've had max loot, and I also have a maxed clan castle treasury. So the push continues. We're just going to keep going until I need to upgrade heroes. Here's our current war. Again, we're going to hit some engineering. I'm not sure if they're engineered or bad. I can't really tell. They have engineered bases, but it doesn't look like they're the best at attacking. So that's the end of it. We'll probably try to do a recap with this, but also look for us this weekend for week 2 of the EWL, guys. This is Sir Eddie, and I'm out of here. See you later, guys.